At Casa Buonarroti, in the 17th century gallery room that was commissioned by Michelangelo the Younger, we begin a new restoration project of the ceiling painting by Tiberio Titi, which dates from 1620, and it shows us the depiction of the placing of Michelangelo's bust on his tomb monument in Santa Croce. This project involves study and research on the painting, as well as a complete conservation of the work. It is generously sponsored by Donna Malin through Friends of Florence. In preparation of celebrating Michelangelo's 400th birthday, the ceiling paintings were protected with a layer of heavy paper. The inventory label, glued to the reverse at a later date, was carefully removed. It proved to be cut from the same calendar used to label Artemisia Gentileschi's painting. This calendar dates from 1963 and is proof that a second renovation took place in the gallery room at Casa Buonarroti to prepare for the commemoration of Michelangelo's death 400 years earlier. The ceiling paintings were protected with a layer of heavy paper and fine linen sewn together in pieces and attached to the reverse. After cleaning the reverse of the canvas, we examine it with the aid of a digital microscope to study the painting's technique and its restoration history. We can see how the reddish ground, applied with a spatula, has passed through to the back of the canvas, and how later applied varnish has seeped through the cracks. High magnification of the paint layers shows us the surface texture and aids in performing the first cleaning tests to remove the dirt and non-original varnish layers. The dirt film is then removed from the whole painting using a mild solution of non-ionic detergent. Under the superficial grime layer, the painting was covered with multiple coats of thick, very yellow natural resin varnish, probably applied both in 1964 and in 1875. Cleaning tests showed that the varnish was safely removable with a solvent gel containing ligruin and isopropyl alcohol. The cleaning reveals the artist's reworking of the face of Cassandra Buonarroti and of her child's hand. These artists' pentimenti are even more visible in infrared imaging. The cleaning process gives new depth to the composition, both in the modeling of the figures and in the darker areas. Microscopic pigment analysis confirms Tiberio Titi's use of lapis lazuli for the blue in the sky, as well as red lake in the sculptor's robe.
Per proseguire le fasi di consolidamento con funori, la tela è stata tensionata sul telaio antirinale attraverso le strisce perimetrali precedentemente applicate e delle graffe. Adesso riattiviamo la resina termoplastica mettendo il dipinto in tensione sul telaio antirinale dentro un sacco sottovuoto a contrasto semirigido. La riattivazione viene effettuata con un tappeto che conferisce temperatura controllata su tutta la superficie. Per scaricare la forza creata dalle fasce perimetrali andremo a anteporre una striscia di tela di grammatura molto più leggera applicata con bevafilm. Il dipinto verrà smontato dal telaio antirinale e tensionato su un nuovo telaio in abete ad espansione bidirezionale.
The small losses of paint and preparation are filled with a conservation-grade putty, toned to match the original ground and textured to blend in with the original brushstrokes. The painting is then given a coat of UV-resistant protective varnish applied by brush. The paint losses are restored using gouache colors as a base and pure pigments applied with a restoration varnish medium. The conservation of the painting has brought it new life as its structural and aesthetic problems have been resolved. Tiberio Titi was proud of his unique composition. In fact, his signature on the painting was revealed during the conservation. Now in good health, the painting is a fitting tribute both to Michelangelo and to his nephew, Michelangelo the Younger, patron of the gallery room at Casa Buonarroti.